Good on you, mate. Thanks. See ya. Our industry invests about $40 million every year researching ways to improve on-farm production. But improving your own operation is not simply a matter of reading a report and changing what you do. When you're looking at something as complex and farm-specific as, say, pasture management, there's no substitute for road testing what the research suggests in your own environment. Jane Drinkwater's been in Western Queensland visiting a group of producers who are working together to test out strategies to manage their pasture resource, in good times and in bad.
With around 6 years of drought in the last decade, pasture decline is a problem producers in Western Queensland are familiar with. For some, it's not just the lack of pasture that's an issue, it's also the influx of unwanted species.
Some grasses that we don't want have come in and taken over. It's a greybeard, so we need to replace it with something else.
Peter North and Andrew Winks are part of a group of producers who've taken a proactive approach by initiating their own on-farm research.
Yeah, we've decided to get involved in trying a few different pastures, not to go against buffel grass, but just to complement it and see if anything could rival it as a viable pasture species.
Rightio, let's get started.
Grazing Land Management Workshop facilitator Jane Hamilton helped the producers plan the trials, and with funding from MLA, the project was underway.
They wanted to look at some more options in terms of pasture productivity and pasture recovery for their area, and they've just really driven the process to putting in a producer demonstration site application, and we've followed along from there.
The trials are being run across 3 soil types that are prevalent in the area: clay pan, red soil and what they call Gidgee Coolabah.
They're all slightly different, and that's really sort of showing up which pasture species might be better suited to one or the other.
Each of the 12 hectare plots includes strips of individual pasture species and areas with a mix of species. The trial includes both native and introduced pastures using a variety of planting methods. The producers are also monitoring tactical rest paddocks to determine how fast and how well native pasture recovers when spelled after effective rainfall. Along with photographic comparisons, land condition reports and rainfall records, the group monitors progress via a species stocktake.
We're just looking at frequencies of the pasture species in the mixed plot area. We're throwing out a quadrat, and we're just seeing how frequently that particular pasture species turns up within that quadrat randomly across the paddock.
10. There we go.
Righto. So what have we got in here?
So we've got wind cassia.
Okay.
Premier digit grass.
Mm-hmm.
Some greybeard, and there's even some young ones down here. So there's a few seedlings there as well.
Oh, good.
A field day to share the first round of results provides an opportunity for producers, researchers and extension officers to compare notes.
What we're seeing at the moment varies a little bit from one plot to the other in terms of results. Here at Bindibango, we're seeing some of the legumes such as desmanthus surviving quite well. Also curly Mitchell grass, which is great to see a native pasture species surviving really well in these plots. Over at Aracoola, what we're seeing is the Katinga stylo in terms of legumes that's doing really well.
Introduced species Premier Digit and Wind Cassia are also flourishing at Aracoola, while results at Andrew Wink's Yendon property are different again, verifying there's no one solution and certain conditions will favour certain species. But all 3 producers can see the potential.
It's only early stages yet, but it's quite pleasing to see that there probably is some viable pastures that can complement buffel grass.
MLA's Producer Demonstration Sites program is all about providing support to producer groups and extension officers and researchers to take on-farm R&D outputs and technologies and actually integrating them into a commercial situation. It gives producers within a particular region the opportunity to apply for some support through Meat and Livestock Australia to actually address issues that are regionally specific to them.
It's a win-win situation. These producers receive timely, practical pasture improvement solutions tailored to their local conditions, while the broader industry obtains research results performed at a commercial level across various soil types.
I think it's got to be that input from the experts and the producer. because we've got the land available. We're looking at it every day. We know exactly the conditions. We know our places so well that we can sort of pinpoint problems a bit better, and we have the goal at the end to increase our productivity.
Though the project is only a third of the way through, it's already providing some new ideas for local pasture management.
I think there could be the odd pasture species that we will try and put on a broad scale.
Now I want to put just a plot of digit grass in, premier digit grass in, that I can harvest myself and hopefully get it out. So that's led me on to that next stage.
We've got 3 years of this project, and then after that the establishment is all there, the fences, the management, the landholders are interested in it, so I'm sure it'll be something that people will stick a beak at for years to come.